we go, it's recording now. Anyways, why is... Oh, it reset, that's why. Let's go for the settings again. In-game overlay. Wait, I have it set to the bottom. Alright, why is it... Oh, there we go. I don't know why it reset on me. Okay, oh, whatever. So, long story short, I was messing around making decks, figured out why Heroic Sword doesn't exist, because there's only like 4 cards that support it. And by 4, I mean 3, one of which is just one that damages itself, because apparently Heroic cards like having allies that are damaged. So yeah, it doesn't make too much sense to me, but oh well. I'm probably gonna have to uninstall something on BlueStacks here because it's just not working. Every time I boot it up, it just crashes. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, well. Yeah, I recently got a tablet, or not tablet, what's it called? Laptop. And so setting it up, I had to figure a bunch of stuff. Oh, it only happens 3 times. How come I don't recognize that card? Found alright. Blood has some good cards recently. I feel like Havencraft would be all over the place for recent sets. Yeah. I'll do an open 6 first, and then I'll probably just do some, like, unranked. I'm sorry, what? What? Oh. Oh. That's just 3 yellows in 1, huh? Okay, wow. Alright then. I'm sorry, what? Am I being rewarded for, like, what is this for? Am I being rewarded for just me being very unlucky earlier today? A preface for that is, or just to give you guys an update, I was playing a bit of Mahjong earlier, and I was getting absolutely destroyed out of bad luck. I literally just got garbage hands for, like, all of the games I played. I constantly came in last, or consistently came in last, for like 3 games in a row until I won the last game out of just getting like 2 Dora in hand, and then it was East Wind, which gave me some Dora, and then it was also the fact that it was Zoraichi. That's nice. It's real nice. Now, time to fit out the deck to 30 cards. This isn't bad, honestly. It's like a free 8 damage, so you could easily use as a finisher. Or to, like, almost a finisher. I don't need that. That's sort of free, and it helps scale the deck. Also draws to volley. A lot of this just draws cards. Okay, I don't want any of a discard package. Get out of here. Creeping Malice. Take 2, deal 5. Man, Mustard really doesn't want to work on BlueStacks, huh? Man, what is going on? uninstalled it and everything, but it just doesn't want to work. Wow. I don't need that. Get rid of that. Orchestration's not bad. Let's see. Don't need that. I have a lot of 2-drops. That's fine. Yeah, get rid of that. That's actually not bad as a finisher. Number Storm. Summon Devil Blade. Oh, it's an amulet. Okay. Sign in with Google. Is it finally about to work? Game account is not like, well, I thought okay, I'm gonna have to open up password on the computer and fix it. This is give all allied followers +1 attack. Wait, that could be good with like the revolve stuff. At the end of every turn, it activates their effects, which is mad, but I don't know. Activate that. I don't want it in the deck though. You're good. Don't need you. Just need to kick out 3 more cards. This is actually really nice considering how little cards or how thin of a deck I have. I honestly don't need this. Goodbye creeping malices. There you go. Alright, there we go. Oh! I have to do the ID and password stuff. Yeah, no wonder I don't have it. Oh boy. I think I remember what the password is for my last word account. There we go. Now I just need to grab the ID. Oh well, that'll load in the background.
Run! Hide! Beg for your life! Is fighting and despair all you know?
Hill's not bad. Honestly, for just clearing stuff out, I think the Cobra does it better than although, maybe I should have considered the fact that I'm gonna have bats on the field.
Emerald light.
5 times for Evos. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get that to happen. I drew 2 of them anyways. Alright, don't matter. What deck is so unbelievable? Well, I mean, before Bahamut was released, a deck where you mill your opponent was pretty unbelievable. Unfortunately, Bahamut got released and now it's very believable. I used to take pride in my mill deck, but nope, Bahamut just throws it to the side by bringing your opponent down to 5 cards in their deck. Oh well. It's just a memoir of the past now. Let's see. Oh, there's Velmer. Could just Evo something and use Silver Bolt. These notifications are annoying. I should just turn these off. Where is... Preferences. Change. I'm still getting them. Okay, well. That is fanfare. Yeah, I'll just do this. Have a hit base.
Come join the
I should pay attention to what they've been playing. I haven't even been keeping track of like the amulets that they have. Wait, this is just. Oh, it's when it's banished. Oh, so I just prevented them from doing anything. I keep forgetting how some of this stuff works. Oh, it's Viscount. Yeah. Alright, that was kind of smooth. For them, anyways. Where's Doom Lord? This usually pulls like a Diwali, or I think there was something else. Yeah, this. I could just Evo, and then I get both of these Evoed, and then Silver Bolt. This is just normal. I could get 5 Evos, I think. It's a bit of a waste of that 4 damage, but Silver Bolt clears this off. Yeah, this is sort of the reason why I didn't want to take Haven. It's sort of a mess with like the previous set of cards, because like you have the amulet stuff, you have the crystallize, and then you have. Okay, they don't. It's good to know. They also don't have what's it called? What was I thinking of? They also had the Storm and Ward package, which I found sort of odd, but. This does get banged. If I Evo it. Then I could just sort of hit face and leave the 5/5 up. 5/5 doesn't concern me too much, because they're somewhat lower health than me. I could ping myself twice. Yeah, I tend to stick to unlimited too. Like, sometimes, well, usually whenever the new set comes in, I just can't keep up with the amount of cards unless I read them for like a good 3 days, and at that point I've fallen behind. So, yeah, I tend to just stick to unlimited. Just drop this. Yeah, they might just banish it. Oh yeah, I forgot they also had the banish package. Like, the past couple, what's it called? The past couple of card sets Haven got was sort of all over the place. I have a feeling in the next card set we're gonna get more heroic stuff for Sword, because there's nothing for them at the point. There's like 3 or 4 cards that have heroic synergies, and that's it. Panther, gain the following effect on a ball. Wait. Oh. Guns, 4/4, and could just hit their face. It's like. Let's see. Wait, did I? No, I don't think so. I don't think I had lethal. That's almost there. I just need one more thing. So I could use like the Baleful as a pen here. Yeah. Yeah, they really just like. Usually when they try and do something, like they'll in the next expansion or whatever, they'll add more stuff to it, but they just didn't bother with some of it, so it just feels all over the place. I have upcoming lethal with this. Do I just... I mean, this goes fix. Thunder Expose. Sure. If they kill this, it goes off their board, I guess. I don't know. Well, they sort of have to kill it if they don't want to die. I didn't even bother to count out their board, did I? Oh well, it's fine. They don't have lethal if they trade it. Oh no. Wait, that's 11 on board. If they have a... Wait, no, it's not. It gets debuffed from the Evo. Oh yeah, Gleegle didn't get a lot of support either. So I'm at 2 health. This does how much? X? X equals my lift, so it deals 2 damage to her. I could just punch a fist and then doom her, I guess. That would be 6 face. It does drop me to 1. Would they have damage face, as I say, knowing that they have the huge storm package? I could just do eccentric heart. Like next turn, I guess. Okay. This just heal 7. It's not enough. Yeah, like, I'll just have to cycle this back. Yeah, this doesn't really do anything for me. There's Tamale. Oh boy. I'm probably dead. Oh. Oh! It's not active yet. Oh wait. Never mind.
Why is it so quiet?
Ah. Yeah, it seems like they're starting to bring back a bit of a fairy support for keep that. For Forest, but it's only like maybe like the 2 legendaries. Like there's one that gets like +1/+1 for fairies in hand, and the other one gives fairy stats like if they're in your hand or on board. And that lasts words, so. Oh, great. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's take 6. I was gonna do a bit of this first, and then afterwards probably just screw around and like unlimited or rotation. Just see what dumb deck I could put together. This is... Right. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I think I made, or I tried to make a neutral deck in jank decks. Yeah, I basically started by playing jank decks, but I only do it in unranked because I also have a bit of elo I don't want to lose. But, yeah. I mentioned the mill deck I made before Bahamut was released, and it relied on Chronos. Like, this shitty, like, 8-drop neutral that makes it so that at the end of your turn you draw cards equal to, like, the highest allied attack. Or no. Yeah, where did that weird? draw cards equal to the highest attack that you have on your allied side. I don't know how to word it, but yeah, you get the point. Yeah, it was really dumb. I remember first, I think I did it in in Shadowcraft, and then I moved it over to Dragon, and then I moved it over to Haven, just because Haven had the best survivability. But yeah, you just survive till like turn 8, you slap on the Chronos, and like there's a couple hidden techs that you have in there, such as like having I think it's Marcotte, or whoever is like the 2-drop 1 free Haven that draws neutral. So you pretty much have guaranteed Chronos, and you can also, because the 1 free is a 2-drop, you can also run God Mage, which draws a guaranteed 2-drop. Ravening. I'm not sure. Is Ravening Corruption the one where it's like it's the Bloodcraft and it uses neutrals to give you more of it? Because I think I made a deck that was centered around that before, but I don't think I've ever played against one. Draw a card, deal 1 damage to a random enemy. Oh, yeah, I remember. And it's like the free cost, free, and it's like if an allied amulet is in play, deal 2 damage to an enemy follower. And that effect that you just mentioned is on the Echo, right? Okay, yeah. I think I tried to make one of those decks, but I just couldn't get it to work because I didn't have the right cards. But yeah, that one sort of fell behind, and then Rune got its own version of that with, I forget his name, but instead of dealing 1 damage to the enemy, it's like enemy follower, and it buffs stuff in hand. Wow, this is awful. Silverbolt clears this perfectly. I have a potential lethal. Wow. I mean... Oh dear lord, the lag. Oh no. Okay, well. Actually, only 3 more damage. Really cool. Oh. Cool. Yeah, I remember, when doing Unlimited, I used to just mainly focus on doing, like, stupid OTKs that shouldn't work, or be viable, and it takes, like, hours to make one work, because you just have to get queued up against, someone who just gets really unlucky or doesn't know what they're doing. They buffed the Gil Elise and trade to deal 6, so they go to 9. Chimyasa, Olafurius, Ravening, and Unpaired Fleet. Oh! That's amazing. Also, this is exactly cool. I think I tried to make like a jank aggro deck using Parkour or Werewolf as like a finisher. It did not work. I remember once I went into, was either rotation or unlimited, probably rotation, and I went in with the, what's it called, the basic deck that for Bloodcraft, and I actually managed to win a game with it. uh, uh, Blood Soaked is the 11 drop, right? That gets cheaper every time you accelerate it. And the other Archfiend is the one I have in this deck. That's the gold one. And then once you accelerate it enough times, you can summon like 2 of them for the 7 cost accelerate, I think. Oh, no one's playing this right now. Wonderful. Uh, yeah. In Unlimited, it's pretty much if you don't win by turn 6, you're dead. Especially if you're up against like D Shift Rune. Like, as soon as they hit turn 6, you're just dead. But against like the more aggro ones, like the Bloodcrafts and stuff, you tend to be dead. Like turn 3 or 4, depends. If it's Bloodcraft versus Bloodcraft, you can easily be dead by like turn 2. Orcus, the doll. Okay, that's amazing. Yeah, the new one. New Orcus is the one that just gives Storm to him, right? Is Dull Operation the one that gives like puppets +4 attack for some reason? Or like the one it gives a puppet in hand +4 attack?
Run! Hide! Beg for your life! Get out of my way!
Ah, found a match. Alright, cycle those back. That's a decent curve, I just don't have a 1-drop. Oh yeah, I remember, I tried to make this one blood deck. I believe there's a free drop, like 1/5, and it reads like, whenever your leader takes damage, recover a play point. So I tried to get as many like 1-cost draw cards that also deal damage to you, so I could draw out my entire deck on like turn 4. Turns out there's only like maybe like 4 of those cards, so you hit a dead end pretty quickly. But yeah, it was fun while it lasted. I think it was just to try and get Wrath active. Or wait, no, that wasn't it. I can't remember what the end goal of it was for, but yeah. Yeah, I remember I had I think I had a POC combo where it was like you play Dragon and you have to play. Yeah, the new package is still done. Yeah. This is good curve. Actually, I should just do this so the next turn do meta. Yeah, it was like Chronos plus. Wait, it was Chronos and then like Queen of a Dread Sea plus like POC and like one other thing I can't remember what it was. And because of that, my hand was going to be filled with like I think it was like 7 POC cards. And then from there, I just had to try and get lethal. I think the other card was Phoenix Roost. Yeah, that's what it was. So all the cards cost half.
Let evil burn in the fires of righteousness.
Elia, Wind-Shredded, Fairy Cage, and Arya Miasma.
My wings are righteous fire. Go forth.
I remember about the Arya Miasma card. I used to keep reading that as Arissa Miasma card, and I kept getting it mixed up with some other characters.
Spirits of the earth, lend me your strength.
Now will I play with
Why do you run that card? I mean, it's unlimited, or not, it takes 6, but still.
You can never do too many good deeds. Mom's the one who likes cutting people's heads.
I think just echo this. Permit, Wing Shredder, and KHC gives 1 to deal 2 for each play point.
Fears
Ah.
will disappear the more we mingle.
Is
No one lives forever.
yeah, I remember like
Now, let's do
there was apparently there's a card in Dragon where it's like as Shrike double this attack or something like that, or like after it attacks double. I can't remember.
Darn it.
But apparently someone used that to get the highest attack possible in the game. This is just lethal in 2 turns.
Pinpoint precision. Run.
And I just do this, and I save the Eva for Doom Lord or the Parkland or something.
This duty brings only despair. Heat up.
Let's say
The fates of mankind
that's
are mine to
okay.
defend. The forest called, so I wandered here.
Yeah, I remember one of our combos I did. This was back when I was doing like simpler ones. There was one that was like discards, I think, neutral cards, and it gains stats for that, and then you just give it Storm via like the Windmill Amulet, and then you just hit face. What? Oh! First time knowing that. Okay, well. I guess I'm doing this
I
instead.
need something to complete my outfit.
I need to tank a certain amount of damage.
Do what you want.
Alright, punch me in the face.
Each machete is honed for its task.
Oh, I'm dead. Cool.
Why is it so quiet?
Wow. Oh yeah, I'm glad that they're nerfing the Genesis artifacts. That thing was annoying as hell with the added artifact package.
Run.
Because getting 2 of the canon artifacts was honestly too strong. Or at least against the decks I played. Because it was basically a free, like, 9 or like 6 damage base. Actually, no, it would actually be 13 or 10 damage base. Yeah.
The infernal melody bounds to me.
Yeah, honestly. Like, in not rotation, unlimited, you could be dead on like turn 3 thanks to artifacts if you don't clear them. Thanks to Shion's Accelerate. It's just, here, take a free like +2/+2 to your entire board. Yeah, artifacts is annoying. I used to like playing artifacts too, but that was when I first started, so I had like a budget deck, so it wasn't like destroying everyone else, but it was still fun at least. Yeah. I feel like they went away from what artifacts used to be, where it's like, here you have to like play your normal artifacts, get like, well, you had like 3 or 4 normal artifacts, get them all to die, get your paradigms out, so you can get more out, and then once you get those to die, you get these big effects that finally activate. And then now they just give it to you for free because here's like 4 more artifact cards that you can use to activate like the 6 different artifacts destroy this match condition.
Excellent work, everyone.
Uh,
You can never do too many good deeds. Am I
yeah, I feel like Acceleratium and Augmentation is what really brings together artifacts in Unlimited, just because they're able to cycle their deck so much. But in Rotation, it's just overwhelming pressure. Still, the number of artifacts that they just have in the game pretty much just makes it overpowered. Just because, hey, getting a decent amount of artifacts or artifacts with different names to die was a challenge. Now it's not, because you can just put like 7 different artifacts in your deck.
such cruelty?
Sorry, but I'll be taking that.
And I think the thing that was special with artifacts was like the fact that they're all pretty much just token cards. Except now you can just chuck it into your deck.
Well, I messed that up.
Fears will disappear the more we mingle. Opportunities are like mice. Come join the chaos. Let's get to know
It's
each
like,
other really
I
good.
feel like Romeo was special in a sense because, you know,
You're awesome.
but after that they just started giving everything. Everything artifact tag. Like, I can understand if they want to be consistent. They release another Romeo card, of course, it has to be artifact or whatever. And then, like, they just release, hey, look, here's another artifact, here's another. But, yeah. Even, like, the Spinaria stuff. Actually, was Spinaria an artifact, or was it just a token she summoned? Yeah. It's pathetic to voice the 0 cost, like, give an allied 1 artifact rush and what's it called? A free Evo. It's just a token. Yeah, mecha.
Oh yeah, this'll hurt.
I'll save you all!
Now who will I play with? Mom's the one who likes cutting people's heads. Let evil burn in the fires of righteousness.
Yeah. I mean, at least it's not like what they had in the anime. Because according to the wiki, apparently there's like this one artifact Shadowcraft had for some reason. I don't know why Shadowcraft had it,
Get intimate.
but apparently they had this one broken artifact that basically is just like, hey, you gotta deal with like this giant pile of stats that not only destroys the board and your hand, but if you deal with it, I then get a card that just kills you. Like, well, what is this? It's basically the Portal's version of I forget what it's called, but it's that one card that puts the 5-drop into your deck, and then when that gets leaves play, you get like the 8-drop. Yeah, it is basically a Yu-Gi-Oh knockoff. I liked how they like incorporated the game's characters because like seeing the game's characters in animation was cool, but I don't like how they did it at all.
Follow the righteous path.
Like they could have just done an anime based on the in-game universe. Just give us lore, but instead they based it off of here's a card game. Let's have the characters play it. Like they could have like explored like their adventures for all these different lands and just had them do stuff, or maybe like make it a slice of life, or like I don't know. But yeah, I only really watched like the episodes where I think they met the main characters from the game, and I didn't watch anything else. That's all I wanted to see.
With pinpoint precision, shut up and run. Wall run. Wall run.
Yeah.
Wall run.
Sonic Games has their hand on a lot of stuff, don't they? Because I know they have a hand in Preconnect, because Preconnect is how I found Shadowverse. I was playing Preconnect and I got an ad for Shadowverse. I think,
Out of my way.
or because I was playing Preconnect, I got recommended an ad for Shadowverse. I don't know.
Protect you.
But yeah. Ah, wonderful. Ward.
Out of my way.
That just feels like a slot.
I need something to
Look at that.
Do not shed tears for
Yeah. The anime just says, hey look kid, you got like, you're very determined and desperate. Here's an overpowered card. Cool. And then,
grab everything.
if I remember correctly, apparently they're making a second one. I think that's already... Wow, they rolled all buffs. But they're making a second one with a different cast of characters. Which is just confusing to me, but... Oh well.
This is nothing compared to the shame of that day.
Once I give a word and I'm trying to wrap. Wrap is active though, so it'll just heal me. Okay.
Time to teach you guys a lesson.
Maxer.
loyalty is ironclad. Sorry, but I'll be taking that.
Yeah.
Rush 'em! Looking good today.
Yeah, it would be nice if I actually did that. Considering, actually, sports animes are very entertaining. Well, at least the ones that I've watched.
Belongs in a special
Like,
place.
Inazuma 11 was great. Even though it was kind of confusing.
I'm here to collect
My
the
armor has
settlement.
been pierced.
Goes pretty face. Otherwise drunk. Oh. Alright. See what I draw.
Obey.
Oh. Cool.
Eyes on the horizon.
As you see, Captain.
Yeah. I really liked Saki. Just, I don't know why, but I like Mahjong. Wow, this is just... Okay, well. Sure, this is Flash.
Night's veil descends. Sing.
Cool. Jesus Christ. Wait,
Now that's
I got you too. Alright, hold on. Let me open up my like archive of every anime I've watched. I could just list off all the sports ones. Or at least the sports-like ones. I'm pretty sure I've seen a basketball one. Although I'm pretty sure that one's focused more on like this one guy teaching like a bunch of kids how to play basketball. There was two soccer ones. One was the Germaphobe, who was like the best player on the team. And the other one was Inazuma 11. Yeah, there's some other like, hey, it's a sport, but like no one knows about it. So, like Mahjong is one I don't hear people tend to talk about. Like they have like 2 seasons and the sort of a spin-off, which isn't a spin-off. It's just the perspective of someone else
this world
for the Mahjong, and it's just hey, here's these kids, they're at a club and they want to go to the tournament. Or like the world tournament or whatever. And like here's their journey. Yeah. Anime is great. And just in general. And let's
Come here, darling.
I guess I don't know if this would be considered a sport, but like Shokugeki no Soma is pretty nice. Just anything with like the competitive feel tends to be very engaging. Like Baka to Test was also amazing, even though that one's just school, but they included like warfare strategies, so I was pretty interested.
Fears will disappear the more we mingle.
Like Bento is great as well because it's just, hey, here's this fictional world where people fight over, like they have like fist fights and everything in the convenience store over like half-priced boxed lunches, and it was great.
Let's get intimate. A moment of
Hi,
intimacy.
yeah, Birdie Wing was pretty good. Also Yuri, but yeah. Oh, this clears.
Come join the chaos.
Not gonna lie, the Gulf Mafia was kind of funny though. About how they just had like this underground, like the underground golf facility with the fans and how they controlled the field and everything. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was very entertaining. Yeah. Yeah.
This isn't a game.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
From now on, I'm going on foot. Let's go.
Let's see. This is a problem. I have nightmares about this card and the other one. I didn't realize this until recently, but apparently they nerfed it so that you can only have one in each deck.
Fears will disappear the more we mingle.
I should get that cycling. Oh, perfect.
Mom's the one who likes cutting people's heads. I'm not the same as Mom. No one lives forever. Let's get to know. Let's get intimate.
Yeah, I feel like Vivid Strike was also pretty good for like the competitive, like martial arts style stuff. Well, it's kind of weird considering that it came from Nanoha. Because, like, it starts off with, like, magical girls fighting evil to her adopted daughter does, like, martial arts sports. It's, it's such a bad whiplash. But, yeah. Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, Balion and Mistelina got reverted back to their glorious selves, and Bloodsucker, I honestly do not remember it having Storm, but it's great that it does now. I might have blotted that out of my memory for giving Storm to the Bats. Yeah, Balion Mystia now has the Dramatic Retreat combo again that almost killed me in one of my games. Because a person got like 3 of them in a single turn or something like that. On like their turn 6, it's still kind of broken. Yeah. But at least it's limited to unlimited. Yeah, Wrath is better than this card, that's for sure. I just... Cool. Wrath should be active, right? Yeah, after I attack this. Yep, cool. I get those shuffled into deck. Nice. Yeah. I feel like Wrath is probably the most interesting of all of Bloodcraft's, like, I don't know what to call it, like, the abilities? Or, it's not even an ability, because, like, Avarice belongs to every classes, too. It's just hidden in the background. Like, main characteristics? I don't know. Yeah, Wrath is one of my favorites. Or probably the one that's evolved the most, anyways. Dark Beast Phantom, no? What? I mean, I've used Dark Beast Path before, if that's what you're asking. Like, I've used it in a finisher in some of my Wrath decks. I could easily get it to deal, like, 20 plus damage depending on the deck. If it's like your standard aggro Wrath, I might be dealing closer to like 13 to 16, but if it's a deck that actually prioritizes like taking hits and stuff, you could easily get it to 20, 25. Oh, they're using Wielder. Great, I'm dead. That thing's gonna get... Oh! Yeah, that also works.
Never get used to this speed.
Why is it so quiet?
Two and three. Great. 130 rupees. Totally worth like the 500 I spent on that. Alright. Let's see. What was I working on last? Right. 2 Gargoyles decks right there in your face. Oh yeah. Because of 1 card I tried to... Well, I guess it would be 2 cards I tried to make a Highlander deck. This one, and, what was it? The 4-drop. This one. And because of it, I tried to make a Highlander deck. It does not work at all. It is so dysfunctional. It is so bad. Yeah. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, take care. Alright. Volteo is actually good though. Yeah, Volteo is actually pretty strong when it was in rotation. Oh. Yes. Kramus. What was the uppercut I used in here? Yeah. The new Maharaban is... yeah, not bad. What is this? Why do I have this? What's it? Oh, so I could get the combo faster. Yeah, Phoenix Roost, and then Kronos, and then Phoenix Betrayed Sea, Coconatus, and I guess Python if I didn't hit any of these. I don't know. Wait, is that? Oh yeah, I remember one of our first decks I climbed with was the Sukuna deck. It's just aggro forest. Sorcerer TK? It's the 8-drop sorcerer. It's this guy. So, survive till turn 8, and this is the deck. I don't remember why I have Glimpse of Chaos in here. What's this? Oh, originally cost 3 play points or less to 0. So if you get lucky, you hit this gets cheap, you can play it, add away, everything costs 0, and then you just kill that opponent. Sorcerer Creation is... I remember, for the longest time I was trying to make Truth work, like I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Like the spell boost 50 times, win the game spell, or whatever. I spelled it wrong. Cool. If a Whim's and Embodied, which... oh! Infinite turn deck, yeah. Yeah, I remember I think I tried to use Unbodied Witch to copy herself, so I could try and get an infinite amount of them. It didn't work, so I tried to just copy something that I could use to spell boost a lot of times, so I could eventually get a Truth to pay off. Yeah, Pursuit of Truth. Win the match. Yeah, I never got this to happen. There was the free drops, spell boost like 5 times I tried to copy. That didn't work out. It's quicker if I scroll through like this. Oops. Yeah, Crystal Fencer, and then there was also the 9-drop that worked surprisingly well, since it just costed 0 every time I played it. Yeah, Grimoire Sorcerer. Yeah, Unembodied is pretty decent card overall. Just, yeah, strike spell boosted cards in your hand 10 times. I wonder if I can find... oops. Let's see. Oh yeah, Space Rider. Strike double the follower's attack after damage is dealt. Oh, and I get Storm, of course it does. Hold on. Unlimited, Rune, Neutral, Storm. feel like there's something that they added recently. I remember there's something that they added that allowed you to give Storm for one of the classes. I can't remember which class it was. It was Blood, right? It was Blood. Of course it's Blood. Yeah, Blood got the 2-drop thing, or I guess Storm. Yeah. Oh yeah. Haven has that one spell against Storm. Yeah, Feather Rush. I don't remember when that card was added, because I'm pretty sure it was added before I started playing. Where's the Panda OTK? Do I still have it? Oh, here it is. Yeah, it is dumb OTK. You you do a Crystallize on the Panda Paladin, you copy it all with Manifest Devotion. You do Crystallize next turn, Manifest. Next turn after that, you use something that subtracts 1 from countdown of all allies, whether it's a God's Loving or Healing Prayer. And then after that, they all pop out, and then you Feather Rush one of them, and then you just hit face. And then the rest trade into followers, and it's an OTK. It only works against decks that actually play followers, though, so. Yeah. What's this? Oh, yeah. Oh, this is the deck I climbed with to, like, unlimited, like, rank A, I think? Alright, here's a Fangborn Revelation, the deck. This one card made me make an entire deck that's neutral. And you just have a bunch of cards to add more stuff to your hand, so that you don't lose out on value. And the goal was, play one of these every turn if you can. This deck was kind of stupid. I believe Meowscare's OTK is the same as the Panda one, so yeah, Manifest Devotion. Bahamut too. Give everything +1 damage, so you double the damage of all your Meowscares. And I think that's like 20 damage on a dot, because each one deals 4. That's just a standard arena. This is Mono Immortal Garnet plus the new Wilfred. Wilfred is... can't remember. That's the old one. Pretty sure that's the old one. Wait. Oh, yeah, you just built it on the one. Wait. I thought this was +1/+1. Werewolf dude from Power. Is this still? Is his name Wilfred? I don't know. He's the legendary, right? Is it the Waltz King of Wolves guy, or... it was from God. Yeah, okay. Activate Vengeance. Oh. Yeah. And can attack 3 times per turn. Oh yeah, I remember. And then because of... yeah. She goes... Yeah, okay. I see where you're going with this. And then Mono gives Storm to all ally and head mode. Where do I not have Mono? Or the new one anyways? I don't. Of course I don't. So it's 6, and then this is 8, and that's one of the buffs. And then you need 2 more healers or buffs. Where is... do I have restrictions on? remember there was. Oh. So it's like 10 play points. Unless there's like a 0 cost or something. Or a discount. Pretty sure there's a possible discount. In blood. It's not bad. Well, it might be one of the expensive ones, isn't it? I forgot this existed. I remember there's a version of this for Forest, but it uses fairies instead. Arcdaemon is the summon. Cover 6. Wait. Oh wait, no, they're only recover 6 to not be on 2. Huh. Oh yeah, Colosseum on 5. Yeah. Although, you'd have to get lucky, right? Like, can it target cards that already cost 0 for a Colosseum? Wait. Couldn't you just use Demon Key then to get it out for cheap? And then hopefully because you pinged yourself a ton of times you're already in Vengeance, so you just give yourself like a free, like maybe turn 6 to do the combo? Aelin's remains and a lot of draw. Yeah, that makes sense. Aelin's gives you the free, what's it called? The repairs. Oh, yeah, here's the card I was talking about. I don't know why I remember this card existing at all, but I do for some reason. Yeah. This is an old card, you can tell. See if I can't find. Oh yeah, there it is, Rose Cream. Yeah. 2 cost steal for 8. It's not even that good. Just the fact it's on the back of an 8 cost makes it terrible. Here's the old Izuna. Or, I say Izuna, it's Izudia. Exodia. Oh my. I get the joke. I get the reference. And then the newest version of him has like a win the game condition on the enhanced 10. I get it. That's. Wait, then I'm trying to play 7. Wait, this is just. Get both of these to cost. Well, one of them to cost 0, and that's in OTK. Yeah. Even one fairy fits the bill. Just need. Yeah. Just change enemies max defense to 6, and there's so much stuff to deal 6 damage. Why do I have 2 of these? Oh yeah, if you ever make a forest deck, this card is probably one of the best to use if you're trying to tutor something in your deck. Just because it draws 2 forest craft followers, your lowest cost and highest cost. It's amazing. You tried to make a Hornet deck work? Oh, I remember I saw the Wolf Rod once, but here's the thing, right? I wasn't paying attention during the time when my opponent played it, so I only saw the Treacherous Reversal. Tried to search it up as like the 0 cost spell that like changes your deck and stuff, and I couldn't find anything. And then I later found out, oh yeah, it's on, yeah, various extra steps. Yeah. Like, for very supporters. It's weird because if you want to search up fairies, you either have to do like fairies plural or fairy singular, and you still miss out on cards either way. Oh yeah, why does this exist? Why couldn't this just be like a bat or something? Or just like some random 1/1 blood and why forest craft follower? Why did they have to do this? They even change it back into a bloodcraft follower. Why? It's not to like make it so that you can't like give it buffs specific to like cards that limit it to bloodcraft followers because it changes it to a bloodcraft follower. I don't understand. If they didn't want it to be a bat because bats have synergies, why not just make it something else? And like, I get it, this is a bloodstained pixie, but you could just change the card to something else to match it. Like, make this a demon and make it summon like a lesser demon. I don't know. But I don't. Yeah. Yeah, that's an odd one. Oh. Where's this one card? Yeah. Yep. I remember this. Someone showed me this, like, a couple months ago, and I still remember this. The description on this card is amazing. uh... I can't remember if the other... I know. This one is... Yeah, this is the original one. Right. I forgot this is what the original one looks like. uh, I feel like you can make an OTK with this card. Or come up with, yeah. Let's see. Allied Machina followers. Advanced. Trade. Machina. And I'm just assuming I can B-rate everything and make an OTK out of it. Let's see what we got. One thing was Storm. Cool. I remember my first deck was so scuffed because the main function of my deck was to use Colossal Skull Lord and nothing else. It was so dumb. I only had one too because it's the 10th copy, so I try and use like Iron Gear Corpsman to get it back and stuff. Those were the days from like a year ago. That's a fanfare. That's just Technolord. Holy. It turned 7 blade. Oh, right. Bloodfroth Epitaph to turn on Vengeance. Yeah. Isn't that the one that just activates everything that Blood has, like Wrath, Vengeance, and Avarice? Okay. Why does this card exist? 5 costs 2/5 Rush Spinning. Wait. Made Doomlord work? Wait, I could theoretically get 10 damage off of that card. This sounds so dumb. So I get a Hue once rocked, I B-rate it. I have a second one, I accelerate it, and I B-rate the 9 cost one. And that's 10 damage. Yeah, someone just absolutely murdered me with this. Because they basically did the same thing as I forget what her name is. I think it was Zoe Arbiter's Skies or something like that. They basically did the same thing like that, but only for like 2 turns, and I couldn't do anything about it. She's like an 11 drop, I think. What? Oh, no, why? Or it's what? There she is. Oh, there's 2 O's. Of course there is. Yeah. Yep. Remember, someone managed to make this go infinite before, I think. I can't remember how they did it. Why does this card exist? Isn't this card awful, too? It's... Yeah, I can't remember how they got it to go forever. I remember they made it cheap by having, like, furry Phoenix Roost. And then they just cycle it infinitely. Can't remember how they shoveled more copies, though. Oh, right. This card. So it doesn't exactly go forever, but it goes... Oh, yeah. This one, too. Yeah, this, I remember. I think I got a lot of value out of this one before. But, yeah. It's disgusting. I mean, Dagon OTK just strikes faster than that, though. It's like, Dagon is just... Oh. Let's see. Spell... Yeah, counter here. Yeah, guess what? They're never gonna release anything that can attack multiple times per turn, and it costs more than 10. They're never gonna do that again. Thanks to this card. Yeah, because, like, you get, like, your Phoenix Roost down thanks to, like, the Phoenix FO, and then you just play that card, and then next turn you hit face with Dagon. There's not much you can do about it, because the cheat reward, 1-cost spell exists. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, I was thinking up of... where is it? This one. Storm can attack twice per turn. I was thinking of making OTK with this. I can't figure out how to do it. At least, well, I was planning to do it in rotation. If I do it in unlimited, I'll probably die before I can pull it off. But the main thing I was thinking of was using Coronation, which basically sees no play. But yeah, plus 7/7. Yeah, other than that, that wasn't much. For rotation. At least anything that was useful. Like, Angel's Grace was good because it allowed me to avoid wards. Yeah, other than that, there wasn't much. Still, though, it's a lot of burst. Like, on turn 6, you can theoretically, well, you wouldn't have rally 10, but, like, for 6 play points, you could technically have, like, 12 damage burst. Alright, yeah. Have a good day as well. Yeah. Thanks, man. Yeah, have a good one. There's any way. You know what? Okay. I want to try something. I want to see if I can get this. What is the point of this card? I honestly don't know. I thought this was a 4/7. Okay, well. 3/7 is fine. Why would I want to sign enemy? I'll have to think about that. That might be a good tech card for a deck or something. Or it could be good for filling out board. And then that. Okay. There's two ways I can get this out. Either I cheat it out, or I invocation it. I mean, it's basically have a good curve the card. This originally cost. That also includes like accelerates and enhances, I think. So, what if I just build an extremely flexible deck that just defends the entire time? And then I just eventually get that out. Accelerate and enhance. That's enhanced 4, that's enhanced 8. I don't want it to have too big of an enhance. EO is amazing. Because that covers 2, 5, and 8. This is really nice. That covers 2 and 6, and it's basically free if you play for 6. Honestly, I should just crack some more of these. I have vials to spare. I forgot this card existed. A lot of these are neutrals. Gentle Mouse. Awakens. This has both. So, this card in every card is, kinda don't want to run it. Bath Kappa. Organized Gospel. Yeah. Combustion Demon. Right, I have 3 of the one that you get from the promo and 1 of a normal version. Slumber and Calamity is kinda bad. Good Sun. I mean, it is an infinite going card. Sagacious is nice. Because it's a free drop that effectively costs 2, and it gives me 1 drops. I know it's a free drop that effectively costs 1, and it gives me 1 drops. Yep. Fair and balanced. Kanata. Honestly, it's fine either way. Yukishima, right, that's his name. 4 drop with an enhanced 9. If it's doing originally cost 2, but spell boosts work as well. So once I go for this, I have to take a look at the spell boost stuff. I forgot this card existed. 6 cost 4/4, restore 6 defense, enhance 10, restore 10 defense instead. That is awful. First off, the healing should scale stats, because you're paying 4 extra play points to heal 4 more. But if you're already paying 6 play points to get 6 health restored, then that means the 4/4 body is free. So the way this works in reality is that the stat line should increase by 40% as well. Now, 40% would basically make this a 5/5. Actually, it would be a bit more, but it would be in the decimals. But overall, this should basically just get like plus 2/2 or something if you're going to enhance that. Overall, bad card. It's just small rants. Sorry about that. Well, accelerate or oh, I guess crystallize will work too, but there's not much that I want crystallizes for. We'll put that in there. I forgot about this card. This card's great. It's not good for purposes to proto. I forgot this had the accelerates on it. Bahamut. Do I want a Bahamut in this deck? Alright, clear. Speed boost. Alright. Flame Destroyers for only 10 drop I need. Put 2 in the deck. So 9 drops. Take the Grimoire Sorcerer. Unbodied. Is this end of turn? End of turn. Wait, that's amazing, because that means at the start of my next turn I'll get it. Right. Okay. Guess I want the unembodied witch then. 8 drops. Subtract 1. Banish all cards in your hand and draw 5 cards and spell boost if I dice. I sorta don't want that. Mithril is just okay. Ice Storm or Fiery Daria. Till my hand is full. It should say draw a card. If it has spell boost, draw a number until your hand is. Repeat this until your hand is full. Spell boost those cards 3 times. The wording on this I thought was weird. I thought it was a 50-50. You either draw cards until your hand is full, or you draw a card without spell boost. And then it just spell boosts it 3 times. I thought it was a 50-50. I lost my mind over that. That's a 7 drop. Guess I'll take the fiery. 7s. IO. And that's a traditional. As for 7s, I guess I also have these. And I guess Sagacious works. Oh, and the Evo just activates the effect immediately. Or once immediately. Wow, I have nothing that costs 6 that gets cheaper. You spell boost it. I might just have to look at that later for 6 drops. End of your turn, if you have at least 6 cards in hand, spell boost your hand. That's honestly not worth it, like, at all. Are you serious? Wait. I know there's a card that gives me this. Chaos? There's so many 5 drops. Okay, I don't need this. I don't know why the 20 is just you get a free 7/7. Ew. That just always draws me good cards. Yep. Just put in everything that gets cheaper with time. Put in 3 of those, because of course you have to. Would this deck work with virtual no 6 drops? I don't think so. Also, take out EO. I don't need EO. Alright, so go do that. Go to 6. See what you got. Angel Crusher was the one I decayed with before. So 6 drops? All of these suck. Odin, Twilight Spain. Yeah, I know, it sucks. Mint Cleaver is actually kind of good, though. What do you do? Oh. Subtract 2 from its cost. Yes, I'm sure that will help. Actually, I should probably only run one of those. And for one drop, I'll need a ring, just because I don't want Tio sitting in my hand all the time. So just in case, I'll do that. And there we go, my deck is decked out. Alright, cool. See ya. Time to play one game with it, lose, and rage quit. Remember when I said I was gonna build like an ultra defensive deck? Yeah, it turns out that's not gonna happen. Oh yeah, I had an idea for like a control sword, since they had some good tools for control. And then maybe just build it into high cost OTK.
The world called, and I answered.
I will do the work of the gods.
Amazing hand. I can't play a single card. Wow, I think my deck might be a bit too high costed. Never mind. Perfect curve. Yeah. Oh. It's one of two death types I could think of. I just realized I might not have enough spell boost to get this chain started. They just trade, right? Curse Maiden. Why didn't they... What? They missed out on... Okay, I mean, it's not like I can deal with the Curse Maiden, but... Ryo! Cool, every card I draw after I play that is gonna be free. Spell boost 11, right? Oh, it's 9. Oh, almost free. Globe. I really don't want to play Mari for, like, the full 4 cost. 4 cost, or like 4 drop a 1/1 draw card. Oh, it sounds so bad. Battlebot. This feels so bad. I'll draw more later. Chakram, Evo, Covenant Mage, Mari, I guess. That breaks up the Hydropons. Did they just trade into this? Considering they fit, yeah, okay, so this is the, well, they might still be running Summit Temple, but it's the Terran version of the deck. So they also have, what's called Agnes. They're also running Agnes in their deck. So I could just do this, instead of using the Evo. Wow. This curve was so bad. They have a full hand now. Wow, I'm about to get like Selena done the next turn. They're just gonna drop Vashra. I'll just drop the Fiery Embrace. It's only discounted twice. I should have thought more about this. What if I draw an Amulet? Or not Amulet, but like Sagacious Core. Drop that FO and just dip this. Serious. I'm actually just ripping that straight out. Oh dear lord. That felt so bad. Why Ryo next turn? Like there's no reason for me not to. I'm not dead yet. Like if I get a break spell boost, I might just wait. Because then I could just dump my hand. Well, no, I should just Ryo first and then dump my hand afterwards, because then everything is just cheap.
Like your dish is cheesy.
No, I don't. Please stop. Spiritual. Alright, they're making board space. Why? Better not be another new chef. I don't want to get pinged for another 2. I could live this turn, hopefully it should be fine. To just dump board next turn. Terran? Cool, your board's full. They got 1 board slot after this. Unless they manage to like do spiritual blow shenanigans.
Behold the true form of this world.
I will Evo until that though.
The ordained hour has arrived.
Intention revealed by
There's a chance that they end up getting more damage this way. But they could have just traded anyways, so I just want to prevent them from doing that. Or like hitting base, spiritual blow, and then, yeah. They could Skull Thane right now, and that would hurt. I don't know why they'd be using the old Skull Thane. Yeah, there's the spiritual. Bench. Oh, wow, of course. I faced a Vengeful Sniper earlier that dealt 10 damage. Because of this deck. This is dumb. What does my curve look like again? Wrong deck. Right, Free Drop City. And even then, I still didn't find anything. Wow. As for 1-drops, I have nothing. Wow, I am relying on hitting Sagacious Cord and Burn. What is this deck? I don't even have Insight in the deck. Like, what am I doing? This is such a horribly balanced deck, but if I want it to work, it has to be this way.
The world called, and I answered.
bear the past, but seize the future.
Yeah, I just full mulligan for, like, 1-drops and stuff. Burn is nice, but, no spell boost energy. Wish I had, like, a ring right now. Either that or, core. Core would be nice, because then, like, core on 3, I could play something on 4, and then Evo, and then just pop off from there. It'd be sitting good. I'd have to play Covenant Mage for free. Kinda sucks, though.
Who are you calling a lizard?
Wow.
I present
Armed
you
but
a gift.
why?
What? No way.
Finally. I think I'm already here, so I draw another card with spell boost, and I can spell boost that with the insights. Oh, I know what this deck is. This is Miscellaneous Balia. Screw you.
Heed my will.
My
The ordained
hand's
hour
gonna be
has
full, so I'm gonna mill a card.
No incantations necessary.
If I could trade her in, I would. No, I would still be milling a card. Might just hold the burn until turn 6 now.
May happiness be with you.
So that's becoming like a 5-7. Yep. All of these Covenant Mages are now free. This thing would be overpowered if I read like Fanfare, draw a card, and spell boost your hand. Man, wouldn't that be amazing? If I burn it to you, it's fine. Oh.
She is the bloom. We are the water. She is the bloom. We are the water. She is the bloom.
Okay. I think I just shock her to clear this. I'll play for 5, yeah.
Blessed is the promised day.
And I'm not dead yet. I mean, Miss Delina pays off next turn. But
Colts has come in
Ride
every
the
shade
wave.
imaginable.
Unembodied is here. Okay, wow. Yep, that's my hand right now. Grimoire discounts everything by 2, so that basically makes most of my hand free. Ah, man. Just realized I should have taken the time to upload the previous spot, but now I don't have time. It takes like 2 hours for it to upload or something like that. But of course, I don't got that time.
Lovely day for a fight.
Um,
An opportunity for growth.
why do you run that card? Why do you run Elegance in action? I mean, I understand why I ran it, but like, why?
The best you can do.
Trade.
I'm out of cash.
This might not be Mistelina Valion. Still scared though. Burn is just a free thing here. It doesn't draw me a card though. And it's fine.
Calculations set. Ready to summon.
We'll do that. Adjust me that. Do that. Okay. Yep, just burn everything.
Do something.
Burn all the cards.
I suppose I've lost some of my edge.
Play cards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. Missing 6 and 7. I have a 7 in hand. I don't think I've burned a 6 either. That just wipes my board, right?
Push the dark.
What the? Give it rush and return to your hand at the end of turn. It's not gonna get returned, is it? Because of the way this works. Is that their combo? Dude, they got a second one! Because of dramatic retreat, it doesn't get bounced. What is this? This is dumb. Okay.
Frontal attack.
What is this? Okay. That's actually stupid. Also, playing Burn as a 6 doesn't count, so I should switch him out with something else that's better. So if you couldn't tell, I'm in a pickle right now. Yeah. Goodbye. So now that I know that accelerate stuff doesn't work. Or at least it probably doesn't. I could just take needs and up. Because I have those. Oh yeah, it still works. Rather have 2 traditionals, honestly. Arc's better. Elam, I got. I don't know, man. This is a free drop that puts. Quattros with 2 drop, Insights a 1 drop, Crimson is bad. Play an Evo gives me Fate's Hand. I don't know if I want to be fusing stuff though. Well, it helps. Also, I don't need this many 5s. Also, take Shock from out of there. Draw. And go to 2 drops. Birth, don't care. Greater Will might be it. Actually, no, there's the discard and draw 2, right? I'm gonna want that. Or maybe Magical Scroll, because Magical Scroll spell boost. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good stuff. First over this. Can you use an extra one of those, please? The discard 1 draws extra based off of how much you've drawn. Altering is, yeah. Match missile. Kaleidoscope glow. I'll just keep it like this for now. So now I'm just fishing for those two cards, Insights and the Squirrel. Let's see. It's been hour 47 since I started streaming. Or hour 48 now. Cool.
The world called, and I answer.
There's Ray. That's good. So one draw. Hopefully I draw something I can actually bounce back. I could do Insight, perfect. I can bounce back the unspell boosted Covenant Mage. Alright.
We are the water. She is the bloom.
Maybe if I can get enough draw, maybe I could get Crystal Pincer active somewhat early. I'd rather draw.
A bit of magic.
Next turn I can Sagacious and Insight. Fix Mari, that's a 2. We glow Baron. It can't glow mine because mine costs 3. Let's see. There's the Isabel. Second Isabel.
A bit of magic.
I don't think I need Insight. I don't need to turn one of these into an Insight, do I? Oh, maybe. Turning a single Crystal Fencer into an Insight's not bad. So I could do that, and then Evo it so I get a number 5 draw. Well, realistically, it's just a bit more card draw. Actually, I just realized I have a lot of card draw. I mean, like, Quadra is a good 2 draw. I don't think I've played with 2 draw. Doo-doo-doo. I didn't fuse. Oh well. Screw it. Yeah, full hands. There's Tio. Let's do that for now.
So hard keeping up with the trends.
Sure. Sure, that's good enough. I don't mind having a full hand. I draw a card and Crystal Fencer's active. Meaning I could just dump hand all over again, so.
Fire magic?
Clear my board, please. I need board space. I just need to find that 6 drop. That I have one of in the deck. Great. I should get rid of my tutors first. Oh, no, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess it does better to odds. So I don't take, like, instead of like a 1 out of 21, I do like a 1 out of 20. Or just, yeah. Don't burn the 6 drop, please. I just realized that can happen. No, please, wait. Quadra can give me a 6 drop, right? Yeah, it can! Haha! I don't think I have 6 different, or like 7, 8 different, oh, great.
Ready to summon.
Wait, they're D shift. Be serious.
Water magic? That's so last week.
Fuck you. Come on, man. I'm out here playing a real deck, and you're here rooting the fun.
Screw you.
They have another D-shift, don't they? Yep.
Here comes some real magic.
It's bullshit, man. I wouldn't have even been able to clear out their deck, or their board, but, yeah. I get to turn 5 and you're dead. Ugh. It's actually so dumb. Alright, here, I want to try something else before I have to go. What deck do I get rid of? This didn't work. Okay, cool. Okay, this card. Door. And then just crazy buff. Just need to have it get a crazy buff. Any way to, like, hand buff. Oh, wait. That card can hand buff it, can't it? Yeah. Let's see. And an officer from your deck can give a +2/+2. Yeah. Aether. You can use that to draw whatever you want. Forge won't have the rally. We can use you. You know? Well, Aurelia. I don't know why this card exists. A lot of these I don't understand why it exists. Ryan Hurts. Pet Links. Oh yeah! I used to use this as like an actually good card. I liked it. There's the Coronation. I mean, I don't think there's a way to give Selfless Noble Storm, is there? Because if so, you can easily make an OTK out of it. Quick and easy. It wouldn't be this shit. Allied Officer comes into play against her. Okay, so maybe I found a way to... That thing's an officer. No, it's a commander. Oh, wait. Never mind. I thought it was an officer. I guess not. This is good. Yeah. Okay. Oh well. Wonder if there's anything I could change, like something into an officer. Because if so, that would be dumb. I don't think there is. There's geometry. Now all we need are names. The enemy, that my opponent's gonna be so pissed when they see like all of these I have. I would just go down to draw. And I can't have a single officer in the deck or commander. So, yeah, actually, it's probably better if I just don't have any upper followers in the deck. But I'll keep an eye on it just in case. The will's pretty nice. Auction, Shadow, Gambit is by far the best one because of discounts. Scrupulous, I guess Elegance in Action is strictly better than Auction in this. Okay, so that's why you would run it. I'll just run both anyways, though. Cool. What's it called? Swift Speed Quick Later? There you go. I don't know. I'm trying to get OBS to work on my new laptop. It doesn't want to for some reason. The name gets cut off. Okay. Or at least I can't get it to. But hopefully soon I'll be able to stream off my laptop. But it'd probably be way worse quality. At least that way I could stream more often, hopefully. Yeah, something stressful I have right now is waiting for. I had this group assignment in religion, and so we go to.
You must die.
Nope, they still haven't done anything. Wow,
Beat it, small fry.
there's the coronation. Haggler's is good. So you do an issue, so my group shows like indiscriminate text on civilians during the war. And basically there's a series of tasks that you got, so like you need to identify bias in the article that you chose, how the Bible and Catechism see the issue, like their stance on it, how Canadian law sees the issue, and how that would be punished. And alongside those things, there's like make an activity for the class. It's supposed to be like a giant 30-minute presentation, but it's a group assignment, right? So not bad. All these things. But yeah, anyways, we are a group of 3. We divided, there's like 8 different things that we had to do. So the person who took the activity for the class obviously had more work to do, so they got 2 things to do, while the rest of us got 3. Anyways, one of the people who got 3 activities to do still hasn't done anything, and it's due tomorrow. And by tomorrow, I mean presentation start tomorrow. So, yeah, it's all done, except for this one person's stuff. And it's starting to get onto my nerves.
I'm on a different planet from you.
You wouldn't.
Oh, that Kahoot is actually pretty nice. Thanks, man. By Dr. Eat Free, that's his username, seriously. I have 3 of these in the deck. I could spin one. I could like greater will this. Methodology of drawing me another. Ah. Yeah, this ain't working.
I should have foreseen this.
Ah. Alright, default decks. Yep. Winning with this was an awful experience. Like, Imp Lancer was a finisher tool. I can't believe I'm saying this. Dark General is also a finisher tool, and so is Razor Claw. Keep in mind, this deck has 0 1-drops. So you're automatically at a board disadvantage. Hey, look, it's an unbodied witch. Great.
Is fighting and despair all you know?
言っておくが、僕も強いぞ。
Wise, Bounty, Quixotic. Wow. Amazing. I just realized I don't think OBS isn't capturing, but okay. How do I any way to make it so it doesn't capture the mouse? Wow. There you go, you can't see it anymore. Yeah, duplicate that please, it draws me cards. Yeah, I just realized you guys could see the mouse the entire time. Wow. I am so unobservant. Wow, I haven't hit any of the good cards yet. Where's my Revoleum Bandit? Where's, like, any of the other cards in the deck? I say as I've only drawn 2 cards. Eagle Man. Finally. Vagabond is a good, nice card. Splendor, huh? It's not like I have anything stored.
I go with the wind. All my wisdom for you.
I feel like I kind of have to face now. I should have buffed the Vagabond and traded the 2-2 into Gilnalace. That was a misplay.
This isn't your
Fuck. My entire deck is so cheap, it's gonna fuck with me so badly. These 1-drops are gonna never cost 1 again. Shit. Why do I have the worst luck when it comes to this type of stuff? I'm evoing this for sure, guaranteed.
You were done for.
Awaken, for the end is near.
It's random. Ah! I hit the target I wanted. Yeah, just play it. Play it while it's playable. Play it while it's playable. I don't care. Look at this. 9, 8, 5, 9. What is this? I feel like Whimsic Chaos is It's just random. I feel like it's weighted in my opponent's favor, or whoever casts the spell. Their hand would probably cost like nothing right now. My hand is super duper expensive. And I got extremely lucky that I happened to top deck Randiel, and this guy was already discounted a lot. Because he only got, his cost got changed to 4, I think.
I'm here to help you.
Oh yeah, fair. Guess what this draws? I know exactly what this card draws. It draws Limbs of Chaos. It's because I made a deck just like it.
Allow me to enter the fray.
Allow me to join you.
計算通り
This is stupid.
I am a match for 100 soldiers.
I will say it again.
The eagle has
This is stupid. Watch my entire hand cost like 6 and above. Free playable cards in my hand. Wow. Thanks, game. Just what I wanted.
got to roam in style.
Do that, do this.
Is it edible? Only one way to find out. This calls for a taste test.
That one landed
Gotta
there.
follow the nose.
Now you've done it.
Greed. It comes to consume.
The real battle begins.
That 6/6 is still gonna be alive by the end of this. This one needs to go. Another one I couldn't care less about.
Devour everything.
Stay safe. In the hour of crisis, an eagle.
This is awful. Why is this the first deck I run into? This would have been great if I was playing Kronos. Just drop Kronos.
Thunderbolts shall guide you.
That costs free. Why? Cheetahs.
The legends will rise again.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's something I wanted to try and make. Links to Tomorrow, Super Skep under 15, so you want tons of Evos and a lot of Rally for the OTK. Oh. Can't be both using Evo effects? Well,
には見えてる
maybe you played this and then you get the Evo effects. So you would want like Rally 20 and something else to get it to Evo instead. Wow, my hand just got more expensive.
Say, a crack-a-boom. How's that sound?
All my wisdom for you.
Let us conclude.
Wow.
Ride the light race legend, baby.
This was awful. I'm playing the Kronos deck. I don't care. I'm playing the Kronos deck. I don't care. I don't care. Oh yeah, I hit 150. For Haven. Heal me into the same guy. Do it. I dare you. I don't even remember what that guy's name was. I remember his badge though. Oh, it's not the same person.
Is fighting
You're gonna want a lot of survivability in this hand if it's against a blood.
Hide! Beg for your
Fluffy's good. Played out on 1 to get some draw going. Yeah, I remember this. Banish an enemy follower. Restore 5 to the enemy. That's right, this deck doesn't win by killing your opponent. You win by making them run out of cards. Oh.
And so our pact
This is a Wrath deck.
Stop!
It just hit themselves 3 times in a single turn. There's oh, I clicked on OBS in the background. Okay. I can't do that because I want to play the Fluffy next turn. I'll do this then, so I have something to trade with.
And so the pact is forged.
This will probably be the last game of this stream. I might not want to. Yeah, Purgatory, Floros, yeah. I don't mind tanking a lot. I can Fluffy next turn, if that means anything. I don't have Evos yet. Tell Naret. Why? What? Rafizak. Now that I think about it, how lucky was this person to get, like, this? What the fuck? I call bullshit, man.
You were done for.
How did they have such a good starting?
I'll see you in purgatory.
They had double their contract. How? I'm still done. Great.
Come join the chaos.
Turn 5. Wow. Balance the game. Oh, her name is Markov. Okay. I should probably update this deck. Man, it's so... Do I have a more recent version? It'll be this one. Oh. This one then. Ah. This is almost the exact same deck. Wow.